Hey there everybody, welcome to my semi-final match in the WELP tournament here with Hakha, who I played previously in the final round of Swiss. The format of the match is the same as the one previous, which is it's first to 3.5 with, if it goes to a game 7, player 2 wins in case of a tie. So we have chameleon plan piazza wall for our landscapes. Lots of payload, no village besides piazza, which is fairly underwhelming. I have the 5-2, or the 2-5 rather. Maybe you just do wharf money. I don't know, do a little trashing with research and then have 2 or 3 wharves. Maybe lighthouses. It's not totally clear to me. I don't know if there's any like tricks of the kingdom that I'm missing. But I don't know what else you do here. So obviously you can get goons, but it's not like that good. You can do this thing with lighthouses, I guess, where you like cantrip a bunch of them. That kind of like caravan guards. Minus the reaction part, but on play effect can be similar if you chameleon them. And then you'd be protected pretty consistently. Gets a catapult. I'm just gonna get another lighthouse here. He goes catapult overlord, which seems fine. Hopefully he doesn't have the catapult in hand. Okay, he did not. Okay. I could do this a couple of different ways. I guess I risk drawing a lighthouse, but that's alright. This is fine if he catapults, which I guess he ought to. It may hurt our research if I draw it, but I think I'm gonna chameleon here. I can get a bunch of lighthouses. Third wharf. I think this will just miss, but okay. There must be some other actions down in here, right? But there's another copper, so I would like to hit 9 is all I'm really worried about hitting. Maybe I get an overlord actually. I guess there's something to be said for hitting 10, but probably do need an overlord. He trashes his catapult. Gets Piazza. His action density, of course, is much lower than mine. Ooh, that was a nice draw. That was really nice. I guess there's not really any coppers. There's like an estate. 10. Maybe gold overlord. I don't know if I want a Goons or not. I mean, I guess it could just be gold catapult. He's probably going to be protected pretty often. But not all the time. Could be a research. Maybe I should have planned at some point. I could believe that. He has a deck here. He buys an overlord. Okay. It's reasonable. Aw, that's sad. That is sad. We probably just want to cycle 3, 6, 5, 11. So we have 11 over 13. It was sad not to hit the hit anything with Piazza there, but I know there's research in the next hand. 13's not like that much nicer than. I guess it depends on if I want to add a goons or not. I could think about the catapult. He gets a nice hit on Piazza. He's researching. If I get some Piazza hits, I should be okay. If I never do, that'll be rough. But this is nice, though. This is still pretty much good turn for me. I don't know that his action density, and maybe it's a little higher than mine. But I'm a little surprised that he's... Oh, right, he didn't get anything from Merchant Guild because it's not in play. It's just overlorded. Takes a silver. I'm not sure about this silver, but there we go. Now we're living. That's what we want to see. He doesn't have any fours, right? Oh, he is research. So he does have... there is a play... Get nothing, okay. There's a play Hakha could do. To gain additional duchies with improve. So he does have that option that I'm not going to have. But that's alright. I mean, I could buy an improve, I guess, and give myself that option. There's also storeroom, which if your hand size is big enough can do some things. Like if you're able to, like if you research a wharf or something on a following turn, you might be able to get up to double province. I mean, if he provinces, I'm probably just fine, right? If he doesn't province, I might want to take another turn to get ready. Well, it depends on what he does. I guess if he doesn't province, I'm just okay anyway. Gotta think about the storeroom though. I mean, no. Yeah, that would be, well, I guess I do, yeah. I mean, I would just assume he doesn't have to buy a province, though. So I don't know. I'm not going to answer that. Maybe he doesn't see the improve option. I guess double duchy is kind of significantly worse than just a province. I mean, yeah, I have to, right? He doesn't. It's just like, I don't know. With 4 lighthouses. To me, I didn't answer because I didn't feel like he had to buy the province, but what do I know? You could put Sanctuary on top. You could put Haggler on top. 2-5 is nice for sure. I guess it's not too different from a transport. I guess it's actually just worse than a transport. Than a double transport, that option. So, never. I mean, 2-5 is still okay, but it's just worse than a 3-4. Groom would be nicer. There's only Horn of Plenty to activate Tomb here, so it's not that. I mean, I guess it could matter in the end score, but it's probably not going to. I could pageant, then transport. Acquire some coffers instead of. Well, that doesn't sound so good. Groom's not clear if it does anything for you. Or anything that nice. You can do the Sanctuary right off the bat, I guess. Transport with Lost City is nice because you don't give them the thing on the exile path. You don't give them the bonus. It's not even clear to me that Haggler's worth it. Now that I'm looking at it more. I don't know if this is correct. This could be wrong. I have to figure out how to hit 5 sometime, so. Well, I mean, silver can do it. Squirrel stuff can do it. So he drew a Sanctuary, so we end up, at least with respect to that, in the same spot. I don't know if. I don't know exactly what he drew here, but. Yeah, so somehow you have to get hop once, but you also need 5 uniques when you've done it, because get the Haggler or transport to Haggler. I'm just not super sure about the haggler. I think it's okay, but okay, he gets a lost city. This is nice. He can't. Just like the haggler by 5, what do you gain? It doesn't look all that good to me. It's probably okay, but it doesn't look super good to me. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome. That's the best possible draw. Okay, so somewhere we're gonna want to get a council room for sure. I mean, if you have a bunch of hagglers, you can do some stuff. Okay, so this was not quite the draw we like, but it's fine. The sad part there was seeing the silver, actually. He is a little bit ahead of me on trashing. I have more hops, but if I don't see him, then it doesn't mean much. This squirrel stuff is now looking pretty nice for him. But if I win the Horn of Plenty split big enough, I don't think it'll matter. Which is far from guaranteed. He gets horn, gold, okay. Alright, this is nice. Okay. Question here. So he's already got a huge number of cards, right? So I can do the Lost Cities this time, and it's probably pretty safe. I gotta think, though. I could get a warehouse now. So I didn't end up doing exactly what I was thinking about doing, but this still looks pretty good to me. Definitely the squirrel stuff's nice. And the nicest thing about squirrel is that it doesn't cost you your, it's not like a duration effect, so you can just use the same action for it over and over. I guess he just wanted the point there rather than the draw from groom. Or maybe he already has enough terminals that he doesn't need to do it that way. So I'm gonna live and die here by whether I find council room. I assume he'll add another groom with this. But I can't be for certain. So he still has a lost city in exile. He could transport a lost city and buy a lost city and get 3 into his deck if that's what he wants, but oh, he has more money. Okay. So he's gonna lower piles a little bit more. Yeah, this was always my potential issue. Now I can add a poorhouse to hit uniques. So those I'm shorter, I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if he can end it this turn. I guess that's just no way. You'd need multiple hagglers. Yeah, even if I had found a 4th, would have been a lot nicer to groom, or to get groom than poorhouse, but but like that's okay. I would have liked to get yeah, groom would have been nice. Anyway, we've got Lost City and Council Room down in here, though we're gonna have to trigger a shuffle with the warehouse. I mean, we'll get back around to everything, I think. I'm not sure, but I think so. I mean, if I go off there, I will. I would have, finished, probably emptied the horns, and then tried to top deck Lost City and Council Room. I don't know if I could do both, but oh, I didn't know he had this many horns. That's bad. Maybe I just am just totally wrong about how many horns I have. Yeah, that's just gonna be too many points. Oh, I only have 4 horns. Okay. Or no, I have 5 horns. I don't know, maybe the duchies are enough. Probably not. They're 4-point duchies, 7-point provinces. Well, some of them would not be, but okay. Seven, 4, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I have... Okay. I didn't get the silver. I didn't draw the silver. So it just won't work. It just straight up won't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even if I had 1, 2, 3, I would have had 5, so I would have got 1 duchy by. So I would have had 3 provinces, 3 duchies. So it would have been 21, 29, 32. So I would have been a couple points short anyway. I mean, what can I do? I guess just a bunch of grooms. The only thing I can gain that's worth points. I mean, obviously he's not gonna dud, so it's a bit academic. It's mildly academic, you might say. He's not going to dud, and I'm probably not going to draw. Yeah, even if I had drawn last turn, it wasn't enough. 21, 29, 32. He already has like double province in hand, right? Like he has another horn. He gained another horn, right? So he's gonna have enough money to buy a province and play horn to gain one. Or if not, he would play the warehouse. I mean, you would draw on. So it's just... Sorry about that. Ow. I just wanna have one turn, you know. That's all I'm looking for here is one turn. Alright, it didn't happen. I mean, obviously I can't catch him anyway. But it would have been fun to try. I mean, I wouldn't catch him. Alright, so he gets the second one. I felt ahead, but then I was certainly playing less consistent than him. I was going for bigger payload and try and win the horn split, whereas he had done better about controlling his draw. And if I had had the turn, if I had not stopped on that one turn, I think I'd probably win the game. But it didn't happen. Okay, so what's on? Someone's on, yeah. You can open Steward's Silos. You'd also like to get a vampire, I think. Well, it's not actually that good. So the things you can do here are either like double tactician. You can play double tac deck. The villages will be a little bit of a problem. Duplicate might be good. Not sure. But you'd be able to do double tack with Outpost. I mean, you can also just try and do... that seems harder. He goes for a... he goes for whatever that is. The Baron opening. Baron Silver. Or Baron Stewart. Okay. I might want a Baron myself. What are the other options? What's the other option for hitting 6? Just trash 2 here. That's also a way to do it. You can get the Baron back later. I was gonna say that's a little sad, but wait, silos. No sadness allowed. He does hit border village, which is nice for him. I guess his Baron missed, probably. This was probably 3 coppers, 2 states. So he does have Baron. This was actually a pretty nice shuffle for him. Of course, he isn't trashed at all, so that's not good. I think I'm going to go Border Village, Sacred Grove. Could be Border Village duplicate. Well, that doesn't quite work. I could trash again. I don't think so. He goes with a vampire. I'm not sure about vampire. I think I'm going to skip it. To me, it feels like this was really, well, okay, he still isn't trash, so that's worth something. For me. He gets a Sacred Grove, okay. Like, famine doesn't really hurt me too much. He gets an outpost, which he does not. His deck is not actually good enough to support an outpost, in my opinion. But this is a little hard. It's either trash or, I guess, probably get another border village. He gets a steward. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. So right now I'm over terminal. I'll be over terminal. Pardon me. I'll be over terminal. Probably regardless of whether I get a well, unless I get like silver with it, I'll be over terminal regardless. But it could be Border Village outpost here. Could be trash. I'm not clear actually if it's Border Village outpost or Border Village. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 cards. So the tactician still draws a little bit. Now, okay, he's still not trashing. No trashing. I'm gonna go like border village grove, border village outpost, I think. We'll have to see what exactly happens on the grove play, but I guess he probably has back coming up. So he did get a little bit there. Okay, that's nice. So I can get to 12 here. So I can do triple border village. Seems worth doing. I can't goat or trash if I do that. It seems worth doing to me. I don't know how this works, but this could be nice. This could be very nice. Okay. So I can, I guess the question is, what do I, well, I'm going to play the outpost. I'm going to play the tactician. Just whether I draw on this turn. Play the duplicate down this turn or do goat stuff, I guess, is the question. I mean, I can play the duplicate next turn for sure. This is a lot of the board. Well, we'll have the coppers anyway. I don't think I'm going to draw enough to like get to play something or get to buy something useful. I'm leaning towards a duplicate. I think I just do it like this. I mean, I can get $2, but that would be like a estate buy if I thought I was going to go for Baron stuff, but I'm not sure. I don't think I really want that. Okay. There we go. That's nice. Beautiful. Well, I can finish the border villages also here. I guess if I was doing that, then the way to... Well, no, I'm going to play the tactician. So anyway, I did do this in the wrong order, but I don't think it will like ever matter. We could get another. So now I just get to have like 2 awesome turns, and he has like pretty mediocre turns. No thanks. I don't want to like mess up and give him a 3 pile, but I mean, those were okay turns. Those were good turns. What's his Urskiff's already gone, so we don't need to like wait up for it. Okay. Let's get a nobles. Let's get a sacred grove. I don't know which of the 2 I want to duplicate. To be honest. What was I at? But I got a little help from field. Though Stewart potentially could be money this time. Well, it's just not. Maybe if I get a bunch of duplicates, I can end it. I don't know. Don't really want this silver, but whatever. I know what the last one is. Okay. We need to get to the tactician, obviously. don't think I played that exactly right, but should be okay in any case. His deck's so bad. We just need $17. Well, less than that. I mean, it's already in hand. But I have to play some groves. In case I messed it up. I mean, I like my opening 1,000,000 times more than his there. Okay. So he has silos again. You open silver, monkey, orchard. I mean, you're just doing Villa Wharf stuff. Of course, with help from stonemason and artisan. Yeah, we're gonna 3-pile probably Villa Wharf stonemason. Question is if you do the silos or not. So he just goes with double silver, which is certainly the I mean, it gives you better odds of hitting like artisan, for instance. Silos, of course, decreases your money on average. So it's, you know, it can still be quite nice, of course, but maybe you don't open it. I think, and then the question is, do you just go for a cardinal if you kind of operate under the assumption that actions aren't that much of an issue? Which is maybe not a safe assumption. But if the terminal space isn't that tight, then it could be nice. Not clear. I'm going to follow, which I don't feel super good about, but we have mirrored openings here. So I can get Wharf and play it. We'll see if he can do the same or not. So that's what I will do. We had to draw a little more. Didn't get anything out of it. Poorhouse is interesting. You can make it work, but I don't know that it's worth it. These are both coppers, so I will have 7. That hit Orchard for Wharf. This draw could potentially be very sad. He gets Wharf on this turn, so that looks really nice for him. He'd stonemason double Wharf, okay. Alright, this draw's all right. This draw is really just fine. I think the fear is just going to be that next turn he finishes the Wharves, which is going to be extremely tough to beat if he does empty them on his turn. I could probably live with one more though. Like if I get 4, I can probably live with it. But like 7-3 is going to be pretty tough. And here comes a Villa buy, I guess, which suggests he's probably not getting to 7 again to empty them, but he could get 2 of them. Like he probably has the artisan in hand. Hopefully he doesn't hit some. I mean, he couldn't, right? Well, he could, but he would have to have like all coppers. So he's not quite there. So he'll just take 6, which is still quite good. I assume. He could take patrician, I guess, if he cares about that, but I think that's a little weird, in my opinion. Both from the perspective of opening up the emporiums and just, I think it's probably just worse than a wharf. I don't know that anyone will ever draw a deck. He does go with the patrician, which I find odd. The humble castle, which I just find terrible. Just why? I don't get it. It's completely baffling to me. To be honest. So here I'm gonna get a villa. Question is, do I stonemason double villa or just do the one? People love castles. I don't know why. Or love early castles. So gotta think. I mean, I don't have to think that hard, but double villa is really not clear to me because you don't really want villas. They're kind of garbage. You don't really want them in deck is what I mean to say. Okay. So now the question is, do I play on... What does this shuffle look like? It's not that big. I guess it does have all the estates in it. Does have all the estates in it. Monkey is terminal, right? Yeah. If this was mule, I could have gotten stonemason overpay, which would have been quite nice. It could be artisan. I think I'd just go with a wharf. See exactly what he puts together here. Could the patrician missed? Humble castle is just so baffling to me. Poor house will be a way to score at the end potentially. Probably have loose buys. So he's gonna stonemason for villas here. We're of course gonna be like skirting 3 piles right away. That gives him orchard on villa. And he just stops. He just buys an emporium and stops. That's weird. That's really weird. Okay. Surely I can pile here. Now, can I pile and win? That's maybe another question. I mean, I can get 12 points, right, from Poorhouse Villa Stonemasons going up. Surely there's just a finish for me here. Well, no more draw, so if it is, it's got to be in hand. Maybe not. Maybe it's not here. Now this is rough because, like, how do I score without... letting him pile? How much money do I have? 7, 9. It's not a huge amount of money. Artisan Villa. That'll bring us to 11. He played 2 wars, right? Yeah, this is just not gonna... If I had found... I guess we split the wars. That was all the wars. I found both the wars. Can empty villas and poorhouses? That's 10. The odds of there being a win here are not small. Now, whether I can find it is another question entirely. You could gain an emporium. Lower the stonemasons to 5. 4 takes them to 2. I'm just not seeing it. And so then he'll pile. Like almost anything I lower, he'll pile. Because he kind of had a bad turn last time. Stonemason Artisan, double Emporium. I mean, I could empty the Emporiums, I guess. That would score... a fair bit. It's just going to give him a pile. There's like no way that this doesn't. There's just no way. Like if I province, that's no good. I don't even have enough to get... I mean, I can make stonemasons go up. If I do this, I'm going to score 8 more points, and I could score 4 more beyond that. But he's going to, well, he already has these, I guess. So there, well, no, he doesn't have the stonemason one yet. It's just not going to work. I mean, he might not be able to pile if I leave like this. This is not going to work. So bad. It's so bad. There's no way. He'll just pile. I mean, he could have drawn total garbage. That's possible. It's just very unlikely. Yeah, it's like, here it is. Yeah, the problem is he's going to score on a stonemason is already enough to points-wise. So he'll have it. I don't really know what else I can do. I could buy a province. I mean, I can not lower stuff, but I think he still has. I barely lowered the villas, and I don't think. Maybe the lowering the emporiums was just really bad. But I don't know. I feel like he must have his artisan in hand. So it should be pretty easy. Oh, well. Yeah, so he found a pile out, which we expected. Probably there were lines that I could do that make it a little bit harder for him to pile out. I don't know if there was anything to make it impossible. I'm gonna guess not, but I don't know. Whatever I did was not hard, I'm sure, to find the pile. All right, so I have the 5-2. We got Goat Holmes, which doesn't interact all that well. Vampire looks okay-ish. I'm not really sure. I guess you can do Way the Mole stuff. Might be the only way to get a lot of action payload into play. Otherwise, you know, you're just doing I don't even know. Like trashing into bandit, maybe? You can do Way the Mole and play conclaves, but like that's pretty... Everything looks pretty bad. I mean, you can do both those things, right? You could trash and play conclave stuff with Way the Mole and some bandits. Just the payload in here is just very, very weak. I'm thinking about even skipping vampire. It's like you can just gain the 4s other ways. You can trash other ways. So why do it? That's nice. I think I'll do it for 2. I'm surprised he didn't. Maybe he wants an engineer. I don't know. Yeah, some horse stuff could be nice. Gets an engineer. This is not ideal. This is a hand without estates and goat. So not finding goat here was pretty bad. He buys a vampire. Still not trashed a copper. Well, I have trashed, so I'm not trashing a state. I mean, okay, so like there, we already knew what was coming, but I don't know. Vampire again doesn't excite me very much. But maybe he'll get really nice hexes. We're gonna hit by Pixie. We're gonna hit Armor is gonna see horse, and then the horses are gonna draw estates. Yeah, Greed's okay. I mean, I can live with it. Hey, look at that. Probably worth playing the Pixie. Okay, very good. Could have thought about getting horses there. This could be a few things. Bandit could be engineer again. Could be, yeah, let's go with engineer. We can do mole this time. Okay. Just gain a bunch of horses, I guess. Okay. Gotta think. Well, we're not triggering. We're for sure not triggering. Some bad omens. The omens are bad. I don't know. His what he's doing seems okay, but it feels a little bit like wheel spinning. But it's probably okay-ish. Kane's an ironmonger. Doesn't quite seem like the thing, but what do I know? Okay. So we can do this a couple of ways. Well, we could stop, I guess. It's not, I don't think the way I want to do it, but We really played all the payload. He's just batting this time. I guess he's staying within reach of fountain, sort of. I don't know, probably not. Maybe kind of, I don't know. These decks are like not impressive. I don't know how else to say it. My deck is not impressive. I don't know. It's very wheel spinny. And we're not very far into the game, but turn-wise, really. But he gets a pixie. Dresses a horse. He does appear to be keeping coppers, I guess, but so I think those are all mine. I meant to. So is it worth trashing the estate? Basically, it costs us a gain. My deck's really weird. Miserable could matter. He must have bottom decked a bunch of forces. It was a little sad to hit the we are getting close to a 3 pile. Is it worth losing a horse to get a trash in? My deck is so weird. Okay. Well, I can just go for a pile out now. I mean, it should be all but guaranteed. I just have to find the engineers or get some pixie boons. I guess it's still better to do it this way. Now it's just in hand. Oh, it's weird pile lowering by him. But maybe you can say the same about my turn. I don't know. He never really moved beyond wheel spinning. I moved just like a tiny bit beyond wheel spinning. Not super far, but a little bit. I mean, at the end there, the turns looked pretty okay. With a mule, so I'm gonna have the 4-4. I don't know that that's. I would rather have the 5-3. I think. I guess you could open like magpie plot. I don't know. The story here is all about King's Court. So, like 5-3, you could do upgrade hermit, maybe. I think I'm going to go magpie hermit. You could go hermit plot, or like hermit fisherman, I guess. But it's all about these king's courts and some amount of getting it then. So we'll see if he has the... Okay, so we're just going to mirror. This is good. I get a fisherman, that's nice. I guess there's a question. I guess it's not clear if you get the madman or the fisherman. He goes with plot. That looks pretty good. I could Night Watchman. Plot Madman definitely looks alright. I mean, basically, it's like Madman nothing, or there are a few other things. I mean, if I draw if I have $4 and I get I have $4 and I have the no trash, so like I don't have $4 here. Maybe I should have kept the OE with it. I'm not sure. Here I think I will take the Madman. I would have loved to get a plot buy here, but it is what it is. I mean, I have reasonable shots at it. Like the magpie is probably worth $1 and the fisherman and all that, but I mean, I can try and play without. He super blows up. I'm a little surprised he did both on the same turn. I mean, he doesn't have that much gain in play that he can. I guess he can probably get a pawn and draw it. If he can do that, it looks good, but otherwise it doesn't look that great. But yeah, if he can get the pawn, then well, and this magpie emptying is good too. He should buy King's Court, and I don't know if he has. I don't know how much money he has exactly. I guess probably not that much, but some. I have an okay shot of hitting 7 on my turn. That's probably not really true, is it? That can't possibly be true. He's gonna empty the magpies, so I might as well play on the. I got 1. They're okay. I mean, they're good. You'd rather have 9 than 1. You can upgrade them into stuff. We can play King's Court on them. I'm gonna have. You can get enough actions to have King's Court targets pretty much regardless, so that's not the biggest deal. But last card's OE, so we can gain a fisherman off it. We're gonna see the. Oh no, we didn't. 1, 2. So we already have. Yeah. So if the next card is like Night Watchman, then we don't hit 7. We can still draw 1 though, just this cycle. Whoops, not that. But it's gonna be rough. Even a magpie that hits nothing, you know. Right, then the next ones do, so it's okay. You have 9 of them. You're not in a rush. I would fully expect this is going to get away from me really quickly. Hopefully, we have like a reasonable league. I mean, we get really lucky and he gets really unlucky in the next couple shuffles. Displace? I would get displace. I would get displaced, but like I would probably just buy a King's Court over that stuff. To be honest, it's just not that. To me, it's just not that. I'm going to have a lot of fishermen. Who has the hermits? He has 2. Okay, he has 2. Here. I will never have Sinister Plot. Like, you just buy another king's court and you go faster, I think. You can empty hermits and pawns in like 2 turns. You can still empty hermits and pawns in like 2 turns, but if you're drawing deck. Yeah, he gets a pawn, king's court pawn. So he left quite some cards down here in the bottom. His thing, of course, one of his big advantages is that he has a sinister plot, which I do not have. There were quite a few coppers in here. Wouldn't have been a bad magpie king either. I don't know if it would have hit actually, but there was just a reasonable number, which I guess I already knew. Obviously I'm going to trigger this. There's probably some point where we want to kill the Night Watchman. Yeah. I just don't know if it's yet. I mean, because like there's no guarantee I'm going to draw through these cards, and I'm probably going to want to toss some of them. I don't want to play the Madman yet. He blew up his plot. We're getting close to a pile. I probably can't do it without 3 king's courts though. Hopefully he just can't do it, period. That's obviously not true though. I guess you can take a province at some point to be maybe obnoxious to your opponent. Debt-wise, that could be a bit of a pain. This is nice for him. He trashes a hermit for poacher. I hate losing hermits. Displace looks great, but I hate losing hermits. Displace certainly looks fantastic. I mean, if I don't need 6s. Surprised he played that fisherman so fast. Maybe there was no way to have it be worth 5 when playing the displace. It is nice that he blew the plot up this turn. He killed both hermits. He killed both hermits. Not a fan of that. Let me think. Alright, I did some thinking. I concluded it's not quite there yet. I mean, if he falls asleep at the wheel, we can get it, but I don't know if we'll have the actions. Or the draw mainly is the issue. That's rough. Okay. That was close to something. But this will not be something. He'll just pile on his turn, pretty much regardless. I mean, pretty sure he'll pile. So Madman is here in the bottom, which is something. I need $12. Now is he king-kinging? He's not king-kinging. He's just like stopping. And he lowers. Oh boy. This should be doable. maybe. I don't know. It should be close anyway. Should be pretty close. What I don't know is whether I should play the All right, very good. All right, we've got 3 of these left we can do. Maybe we're gonna end up short on draw. That's the only issue. Well, it's not the only issue, but that's an issue. For sure. There's more pawns. There's pawns left. Okay. Just one. It's nothing tricky. All right. Yeah, I mean, he had the bad enough draw that I could pull it out. And I had a good enough, the madman, and I found King's Court early enough. Was able to use the fisherman price changing stuff. So I'm happy to have found that. So thank you all for watching. I mean, it wasn't like super puzzle, but anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all later.